Hey everyone, Courtney here with Southern Owls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So glad that you are joining me today. Look how cute this little scarecrow guy is. This is my new kit. You can go and grab it at theSouthernOwls.com. The kit's going to come with this really cute 10-inch sign, your work form. You're going to get 2 rolls of mesh. And I did pre-cut all of this mesh. This is 10-inch mesh, and it's cut at 20 inches. And you're going to cut both rolls all the way 20 inches. Love that mesh. You're going to get a bundle of ribbon like this. This is going to be for your bow. And then you're going to get your ribbon tails pre-cut at 13 inches today. You're also going to get your cable ties, your pipe cleaners, your cable tie, and your wire to hang up this beautiful wreath when we're done. So come and hang out with me. I am so excited about this really cute sign. So let's get all of that out of the way. Let's get our work form ready. I'm going to cut the tag off, and then I kind of just like to move all of these tinsels out and get them ready. Just like that. And now she is ready to put our mesh onto. So we are going to just grab a piece of mesh. So I cut both of my rolls of mesh at the same time. So that's why I have to pull them apart, just to save us some time. We're going to do the cruffle method. You see how your mesh just kind of naturally wants to roll in on itself? We're going to use that to our advantage today. And what we're going to do is just let that mesh sit on our table. We're going to let it kind of just naturally roll in just a few times. Pinch the middle. Walk your fingers over to the other side. So now we have 2 curls and a little bit of a ruffle. And that is a cruffle. So we're going to put that right into our work form, wherever you want to start. I like to start on the top. So I'm just going to put that right in there, right on the top. I'm going to grab my next thing of mesh and do that exact same thing. Roll it a couple times, pinch the middle, walk your fingers over to the other side by staying in the middle. And then we're going to go right next door to that next tinsel, and we're just going to lay it right down in there. Now, as you can see, I am doing opposite direction. So this one is up and down, and then this one I'm going to come in and do side to side. And we're going to just keep on with that same method all the way around until all of our tinsel ties are full. So roll, roll, pinch, walk your fingers over to the other side, and lay that right down into that tinsel tie. You're going to want to make sure that when you lay your mesh down into the tinsel tie, that you're getting it really nice and tight, because you want to make sure that that mesh isn't going to move on you later on. If it's on your front door or a client's front door, you're just going to want to make sure that those tinsels are really nice and tight so that mesh doesn't slip out later. Also, if you have problems with your fingers, you can also use a chip clip. So you can roll one side at a time and clip it, and then come over here, roll, roll, clip, and then you can bring them together. Does that make sense? Because I know we get some hand cramps and stuff with wreath making. So I always try to think of ways to help you out, so your hands don't hurt after rolling all of this mesh, because it is quite a bit of mesh, right? Okay, y'all are doing fantastic. How are y'all doing today? Can you believe that we are doing fall designs? It is almost here, guys. Fall is knocking on the door. We did a whole Christmas in July, so now I'm like, okay, next season, here we are. It's fall. Let's do it. Let's do it. The good thing, too, about doing this cruffle is you get to hide the ends of your mesh so they're not going to snag on anything, which is also great. Okay, that's already adorable. Okay, let's do the next layer. We're going to go right underneath to the bottom now. We did all the top. We're going to do the same thing, same cruffle method. And we're just going to tighten those right into that raised work form. Couple rolls, pinch and twist. Now on the bottom, I don't really worry too much about what direction my mesh is going. I just kind of really do side to side. I don't worry about the up and down. I just go side to side once I start going on the bottom. Because once we add that next layer in, it's really just going to kind of cover up that bottom, and you're not going to have any holes. It's not going to be gappy. I just really like to do that directional mesh and make sure that I'm really just covering all that surface area since it's the top of our wreath. Oh, this was the end. Let's see if I have to cut that off. I was like, let me leave it. Let's see if I can make it. No, I don't like it. Let's cut that. Let's cut that little. I was like, let's see. I hate to waste a couple inches of mesh. Oh, my Lanta cork top. But if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good, right? Okay. I have started doing some Halloween stuff for my own house. Halloween's my favorite holiday. Right now, it comes in really close to Christmas, but I love Halloween. I love spooky season. I think it's just so much fun. So I'm excited to start decorating. I figured I would wait until the kids go back to school, and then it's going to be full on Halloween at Southern Owl's house. Full on Halloween. Guys, is this your first time doing a Southern Owls kit? Let me know. Let me know if this is your first time. Also, guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, if you wouldn't mind, please liking and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. Love to have as many owlets over here as I can. Same thing. We are just getting this base going. So we have one more on the bottom. Okay, so now we have one layer, and she's already looking amazing, but you can see she's a little holy, a little gappy. So that's why we always go around twice. So same exact cruffle method. And now we're doing the opposite direction. So if we did side to side, we're gonna do up and down. So this one's an up and down. So now I'm gonna put a side to side on. Isn't this mesh perfect for fall? Oh, so thankful I found this mesh. Snagged it all up. I love shopping for kits at Market for y'all. It is so much fun. I'm gonna have 3 fall kits, and then we're gonna go back to Christmas. So I've already released all of my Halloween kits. I have 2 Halloween kits. So if that is what you love, I still have 2 Halloween kits, and I'm gonna have 3 fall kits. So this is the first one, and you're just gonna have to stay tuned for the next 2, but they are super, super adorable as well. What's your favorite thing about fall? The scarecrows, the pumpkins. I feel like we kind of get robbed here in Texas, at least in Houston, we don't really have a fall season. We kind of go right to summer, right into winter. We don't have the changing of the leaves, which is a bummer. It is a bummer because it is, man, when I go up to Tennessee to go see my family during the fall, oh, it's such a treat. Such a treat to see all of those beautiful leaves changing. Oh, she's looking great, guys. Okay, so the top is done. Now we're going to go around the bottom and still just doing that cruffle method, what I taught y'all in the beginning. Just going all the way around. And then I might, like if I see something that needs to be moved, we just move it as we go, fill up those holes. Guys, if you are a owlet over here on YouTube, I also have an email list. It's on my website, theSouthernOwls.com. Same place where you can buy my kits as well. And you can scroll all the way down to the bottom when you go to theSouthernOwls.com and give me your email address. And you'll be the first ones to know if I drop a new kit or my schedule, what's going on in Southern Owls life. So that's pretty exciting. I like to share news with y'all, and also I always let everyone on my email list know when a kit drops before social media. So I always give y'all 12 hours notice before I go and post it on my Facebook page. Because sometimes some of my kits, they sell out pretty fast. So it's a good advantage if you do like the kits. You can be one of the first ones to go and make sure you get it. Okay, we're doing great, y'all. How are y'all feeling about this cruffle method? How are you liking this mesh color? I think it's perfect for a scarecrow vibe. I'm really liking it. Just turned out extra cute. Ooh, how do I have 2 extras? Okay, mesh. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll use it on another project. Nothing goes to waste here. Okay, let's fluff out this mesh a little bit. Make sure all of our holes are full. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is a great base. So now we're going to add in our sign. This is a 10-inch metal sign that we're using today. Super cute scarecrow. So you are going to need a jewelry hole puncher to punch holes. That's what my preferred method is, to punch holes in the sign. And you're going to do one at the top, one at the bottom, and one at both sides. That is not the middle. Okay, well, this one's going to have 5 holes, so that's going to be fine. You can't see them. Oh, like that was not the middle, Courtney. Get it together. You can find, oh my gosh, I'm literally knocking all of my ribbon off. You can find this jewelry hole puncher at, I'm going to use white ones actually, at creekroad.net. Creekroad.net is where you can find the jewelry hole puncher and my scissors. My favorite scissors are from Creek Road also. You can go shopping. You can use my code OWL10 for 10% off your entire order while shopping at Creek Road. Okay, we're going to thread that pipe cleaner through the hole about an inch or 2, and then we're just going to twist it on top of each other. Guys, also, if you join my private group, the Double Troublemakers, you get 20% off Creek Road products, which is huge. Really, really huge. My private design group, I teach in there once a week. We do home decor, wreaths, swags, centerpieces, and we also teach business. So if you need a little help with your business, we provide business tips and tricks. Lindsay teaches weekly also in the group. So if you want to kind of elevate your skills, we would love to have you over at the Double Troublemakers. This is so cute. If you want to sign up, our website is doubletροublemakers.com. Doubletροublemakers.com. Okay, we are going to find where we want the top. I think right there will be great. And then what we're going to do is thread through these pipe cleaners. I always like to put one of my hands underneath the wreath to help guide that pipe cleaner through the mesh. And then you're going to want to wrap that pipe cleaner around your work form. 2 or 3 times is always good. And then I always go bottom top, top to bottom, bottom to top. You want to go through the mesh because you want to make sure that your sign is sitting on top of your mesh and it's not going to sink down in. So we're just going to right here go around our work form 1 or 2, or no, more than 2 or 3 times, more than 1 time. And we're going to go side to side. Same thing. This mesh actually isn't as hard as some other meshes that I've dealt with. Y'all have seen me over here on my channel on the struggle bus. Let's angle that. Can you see that a little bit better if I angle myself? There we go. What kind of kits would you like Southern Owls to start carrying in the future? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh, that's darling. That is so cute. Let me pick up all this. Let me pick up all of this real quick. Oh man, I really did a number. I really did a number, didn't I? Okay. Oh, that turned out cute, right? That mesh looks so good. Okay, now we're going to take all of our ribbon tails and sort them because I dropped them. Hold on. Let me put them all over here. Let me get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, sorry about the delay. Okay. Woo! Okay, back to our regular program. We're going to take a pipe cleaner. We're going to get our cable tie, and it's time to make a bow. Ready? Let's go. So you're going to have 2 2.5-inch ribbons and 2 1.5-inch ribbons. And look how cool this is. Like, this is going to give such a cool scarecrow burlap vibe. I'm really excited about it. So we're going to start with our plaid, and we're going to do a bow with some tails. So we're going to measure 8 inches and give it a pinch, and then start back at the 0. We're going to find the 10, give it a pinch, and bring that loop together. And we're going to do that times 2. So that's going to give us 2 5-inch loops and 2 8-inch tails. I always measure just a little extra for you guys, just in case you need that little extra, or if you choose to have a little bit longer of a tail. All right, we're going to grab this really fun, have y'all ever worked with this? This really fun open jute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. 8-inch tail, and we're going to do the same exact thing. We're just going to grab and do 2 5-inch loops. Oh my gosh, look how fun that is, guys. Oh, I'm so excited I found this. And another 8-inch tail. Don't be afraid to cut it. It's going to be fine. And even if it starts unraveling, oh my gosh, that's just going to add to how cute it's going to look. We're going to take the mustard 1.5 inch next. We're going to do an 8-inch tail. We're going to shrink the loops down. So I'm going to measure at the 9. So that's going to give us a 4.5 inch loop. 9, 4.5. And then, wow, that was really long. We're going to cut at the 8. Love it. Okay, and now we're going to take our super cute sunflower ribbon, measure at the 8 again for an 8-inch tail. And then we're going to do 2 4.5 inch loops again. And then we're going to flip it over our thumb to do that center loop, bring it down, and cut off at the 8. Okay, I kind of way over measured this ribbon. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's fluff this out. Get that where we want it. We're going to grab that cable tie. You're going to put it right where you're holding it or around where your bow maker is. We're going to start getting it going. We're going to thread that pipe cleaner through and then get it really nice and secure. Where's the nippers? We're going to get our nippers and we're going to cut off that extra cable tie. And then we're going to take our pipe cleaner and just wrap it around, twist it around a couple of times. Look how fun that open weave ribbon is. Okay, how did my tails end up all the way over there? All right, we're going to grab those tails, pull them down. Say, how rude. There we go. Now we're going to take all of these ribbon tails and fold them in half and cut up at an angle. We're going to make these nice and pretty and dovetail. If you don't like a dovetail, you can always just angle cut. That makes it look a little bit cleaned up, a little bit nicer as well. We're going to do the same thing with that 2.5 inch ribbon. Come in and angle cut, and guess what? I don't know. Should we try to dovetail these? I don't know. I don't even think it's going to be worth it. If we cut off that middle, well, let's see what happens. No, it's not worth it. Just leave it alone. I'm going to cut that off. Leave it alone. It's cuter like that. Okay, there we go. Look, I took one for the team. I took one for the team. Don't dovetail it. Leave it like it is. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? That open weave. I love it. Okay, we're going to add this right into the bottom of our wreath. Just thread it through that mesh again, just like you did the sign. Always make sure that one of my hands is underneath and one's on top. And then we're going to twist it. We're going to twist it around that work form. And then flip her back over and start fluffing her out. So pretty. Oh, I love it. So fall, so scarecrow. I love the mustard and the sunflowers. Ooh, that's so cute. Is that like crooked? Hold on. Let me move it over. Let me pull it over this side. She looked a little crooked. Easy fix. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, so cute. Okay, so now we're gonna take all of our ribbon, and I did pre-cut it, but it's not dovetail. So you can either choose to dovetail or angle cut if you would like. So just fold those ribbons in half and cut up. at an angle. You can do it individually. I am doing multiples at a time. These scissors are amazing and super sharp, so it allows me to cut multiple ribbons at a time. These ribbons. These scissors are from our friends at Creek Road. Creek Road has the best scissors. Same thing, just all of the ribbon. We're not going to cut that open weave. We're going to leave it like it is. So you're not going to have to worry about dovetailing those. Love this plaid. Oh my gosh, with the orange and the blue. It just picks up so many fun colors that are in the sign. And I love a good plaid for a fall. I don't know about y'all, but I love a good plaid. Okay. I'll get the mustard. Same thing. Fold them in half and dovetail. Fold them in half and dovetail again. I think I'm somehow missing one. Let me do a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm missing a mustard. It should be 9 mustards, 8 sunflowers. It's because I knocked them all off. Okay, 8 of those. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, and these should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, missing a mustard. All right, we're gonna clean up my mess. I wonder if this extra is 13. Nope, it's 10, 11. Okay, I'm gonna pause y'all and we're gonna find that missing ribbon tail. Okay, we're in the clear. Okay, so we're gonna take our 1 mustard and 1 open weave. We're gonna place it right on top, right in the middle, give it a pinch, and then right next to our bow, we're gonna add in our ribbon tails. And then once we get them secure, we can kind of just move them around how we want them. Super, super cute. And we're just going to keep on going. We're next going to do a plaid with the sunflower. Same thing. Just lay them right on top of each other. Find the middle. Give it a pinch. And then lay it right next door to those ribbon tails that you just put down. And I always kind of like to fluff out my ribbon, spread them apart so you can really see all the layers. I really want that, this ribbon. I love this open weave. It just screams scarecrow. So I kind of want that to be the main event, right? So fun. All right, and we're just going to keep on layering, twisting them right into those tinsel ties where we put the mesh. And one that's nice and secure, you can just go and move all of those ribbon tails around. The great thing is all of this ribbon is wired. So you can move it around. You can arch it up a little bit to make it stick up out of the wreath. It is great. It's good ribbon. Same thing. I'm gonna fluff it out. I'm going to put that open weave up top. And we're just going to keep on going with that pattern, guys. Every other ribbon tails. Buff it out. Have y'all ever used, did I ask that already? Have y'all ever used an open weave ribbon before? I think they are so much fun. So much fun to work with. It just gives a different texture, some different life, you know, to your wreath. Beautiful. Yep. She's fabulous. All right. That's what she's looking like. Sorry about my ring light. That's what she's looking like so far. So let's do the same thing all along the bottom. Same exact concept. Just layering those ribbons on top of each other and then putting them right into our tinsel, giving that tinsel a nice few good twist. Now on the bottom, you know what we should do on the bottom actually? Hold on. Let's put the mustard on the bottom and the weave on top of it, because y'all know what I like to do on the bottom. If you're new here, on the bottom, I just like to leave my ribbons in a V. So by putting that open weave on top of this, look how cool that is. So that's just peeking out. If we would have done it the other way, you wouldn't even be able to see the open weave, right? So that's adorable. I love that. I love that. So let's do that for the bottom. So I just take them and I leave them in that V. So we're going to put the mustard down first with the open weave ribbon. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? And then you see that pop of yellow coming through. Oh, that was such a good little designer move right there. Okay, what do y'all think? How y'all doing? Y'all like this one? I do. I think it's cute. Y'all know I love a good scarecrow. I love a good scarecrow. When it comes to kits, I'm always gonna do at least one scarecrow. I don't know, maybe more coming, but y'all know I'm always good for at least one. You gotta stay tuned. I can't give you all my tips and tricks all in one tutorial, right? I can't tell you all my secrets. All right, twisting them in, fluffing it out, going right next door, every other. Y'all are doing amazing. Amazing, amazing. Thank y'all so much for ordering my kits. It means the world to me that y'all are liking the designs that I've been coming up with. It's been super, super fun to make these kits with y'all. Makes it easy for you to follow along too, because then you don't have to go find everything. It's all in one box, ready for you to go. Perfect. Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so happy and fun. I love her. Okay, so now you are going to get a piece of wire in your kit. It's going to be pre-cut. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the top and you're just going to thread that wire right through the work form, and then push the wire up like that. And now you have a little hanger to hang on your front door. Come in, you're going to clean up these pipe cleaners when you're all done, right? Just take your nippers and then push those down, okay? But here she is. Or he, it's a boy, right? It's a boy. Oh my goodness. Stop. He's so handsome. I love it because it's still like got that neutral fall vibe. It's just that little pops of yellow, that little pop of blue to match the sign. I think it just really makes the sign the star of the show, right? Ooh, so cute, so cute. All right, guys, you can get this kit at thesouthernowls.com. You can go look at my other kits that I have in stock. Would you like to see them real quick? Let me show y'all. You got a minute? You got a minute? I have a Merry Christmas kit. So cute. And look, it has a little cardinal. You see a little cardinal in the middle of the bow. So that is my Merry Christmas poinsettia kit. I have a Welcome My Pretties. Oh my gosh, I love a good purple, black, and white moment. I only have one more of these kits. One more Highland Cow with the teal. And last but not least, Happy Halloween. Oh, I love this one because it's traditional. I love a good traditional Halloween also. So, so gorgeous. So if you're interested in any of these, like I said, go check them out, thesouthernowls.com. Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your week, and I cannot wait to craft with y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.